Welcome back to the last session of this course on understanding and managing depression, session 6. I'm Dr. Traci. In the previous session, we talked about the divine concept of surrender. In this session, we'll talk about taking control. Now, there's an obvious conflict here, so let me explain. Surrendering is about surrendering to the control depression has over us and giving ourselves compassion and permission to take care of ourselves when we need to. But what about when depression doesn't have that much control over us? What about the days when we are capable of doing something, anything, even the smallest thing? Well, then we do it. Take full advantage of when you can do something. Now go ahead and grab pen and paper. If you don't already have it, you can pause the recording and come back when you're ready, because I'm going to go through many different ways to bring positivity and good health and wellness into our life. And these things have been shown to decrease symptoms of depression. And again, we're not fighting depression. Think of depression as negative energy. There's only room for so much energy within us. Out of 100% of our energy, if we fill up 20% of ourselves with positive energy, then the negative energy or depression has 80% to survive. If we fill ourselves up with 80% of positive energy, then depression only has 20% left to survive. It's a simple pie chart. So before we begin, I want to just remind you, you're not expected to take all of these suggestions. Just pick what you're capable of doing each day and do it. It's really as simple as that. Let's begin. The first suggestion, bring live plants or flowers into your home or office. Even just one plant is shown to improve our mood. Research shows that bright colors can also improve mood. So wear them. Bring a decorative item into the house, like pillows, or bring a colorful picture into your office. Use aromatherapy oils or candles, incense, or whatever you like. Different scents prompt different moods. For example, lavender can help with relaxation and sleep. Eucalyptus helps for calming stress. Peppermint or cinnamon is used to help us increase our energy level. If you like animals, then be around them. There's a lot of scientific evidence that proves even seeing an animal, even in a picture or on TV, immediately activates all the pleasure centers in our brain. There's also evidence that taking care of a pet can decrease and even prevent depression, even fish. Make time to be outside every day if you can, even if just for a few minutes. Breathe, stretch, and take in what you see and hear. If you're religious, go to a church service or synagogue or mosque. If you're not religious, but maybe more spiritual, go to a non-denominational service, a meditation center, or another spiritually minded gathering like a full moon ceremony. You don't have to go regularly. Just go when you need a little help maintaining hope. Add healthy coping skills to your day-to-day routine. If you struggle to wake up in the morning, give yourself a little extra time. Create a playlist of fun songs that are upbeat that can help you get moving in the morning. If you have trouble going to sleep at night, add things that will help calm you, like meditation music or guided meditation for sleep. Practice good sleep hygiene. If you're not familiar with sleep hygiene, then you can look it up on the internet. Just put in the words sleep hygiene and all those recommendations for better sleep should come up. Nutrition is another way to give our body what it needs to function and can help decrease depression. It is true what they say, we are what we eat, but you don't have to become a health nut. Just make a few better choices. If you usually have 3 sodas a day, have 1. If you eat fast food 2 days a week, drop it down to 1. Try to add a few more fruits and vegetables. If that's too hard, try the different drinks made now that are at most of the grocery stores, made up of a daily serving of your vegetables in one drink. Or start your day like I do with a protein shake. Add some bananas or strawberries or blueberries that have antioxidants in it that help decrease the symptoms of depression. Take a multivitamin every day. There's also some extra supplements that have been shown to decrease depression. Those are magnesium, zinc, D3, and the B vitamins. If you can't swallow pills, then take the gummies. I take liquid supplements and put them in my protein shake every morning, and this has made a big difference in my energy level. Hydrate. Poor hydration can also cause symptoms of depression amongst many other problems. If you have trouble drinking plain water, put a little juice in it. I drink flavored soda water. Or try another hydrating drink like coconut water or Gatorade or Powerade. Maybe add some Pedialyte to your favorite drink. Drink less caffeine because that also contributes to dehydration. If you wait until you're feeling thirsty, that means you're already dehydrated. So try to just drink a little bit throughout the day consistently. Make an appointment with your primary care provider at least once a year. Tell them your symptoms. Ask that they do a blood test to check your vitamin and iron levels, your hormones, your thyroid, and whatever else they suggest. All of these problems could cause or contribute to depression. I also got tested for heavy metals, which can also cause similar symptoms as depression. If your doctor can't do those tests, then you can also buy them online. Exercise is really important. Depression is limiting the amount of feel-good neurotransmitters in our brain, like serotonin and dopamine. Physical activity is one of the easiest ways our brain can make more. For me, this is the only thing that prevents depression. If I don't run on a regular basis, I can feel the symptoms slowly creep back in. But as soon as I run, I immediately feel better. Running and yoga really saved my life. Start off slowly and do whatever you're capable of doing. If I don't have the energy to run, I walk. If I can't work out for 45 minutes, I do 15. If I'm not up for any of it, I just do some stretching in bed. Remember, anything is better than nothing. Create and maintain healthy boundaries with people. Limit your time around people who feel negative, draining, or just bring you down. You don't have to cut anyone out of your life. Just create some healthy limits for yourself. Stay connected to the people that are positive, supportive, encouraging, or fun, even if it's just by text. Monitor your self-talk. We believe what we tell ourselves, and our perception becomes our reality. When you catch yourself being negative or pessimistic, challenge yourself to be positive and optimistic. Force yourself to find the silver lining. This is a choice. For example, instead of getting upset for being stuck in traffic, choose to believe the universe is saving you from something worse up ahead, like a speeding ticket or an accident. When you're halfway through work, tell yourself you're almost done instead of reminding yourself, oh, I still have 4 more hours left. Say daily affirmations to yourself. Write down 3 to 4 statements of support or encouragement or love. Statements like, I can do this. It will get better. Stay positive. I matter. Focus on me. Or I am loved. It could help to choose statements you wish you would hear from others, but we don't have to wait on others to give ourselves what we need. Do it yourself. It's more meaningful that way anyway. You can also choose statements that you would say to someone you love if they were going through something that you're going through. We're often nicer to strangers than we are to ourselves. You can say these affirmations in your mind, but as I mentioned in previous session, it's even more powerful out loud and even more powerful when you're looking at yourself right in the mirror. Practice gratitude. Every day, write down just one thing you're grateful for, but no repeating. You can't repeat the same thing you're grateful for. Come up with something different each day. And smile. Believe it or not, it is scientifically proven that smiling can immediately change our mood, as well as being hugged. If you notice, nothing we reviewed except for exercise takes too much effort. Do what you can, when you can, and how you can. Avoid the depressive cycle of cognitive distortions, especially that all or nothing thinking. Instead of coming up with every reason why you can't do something, challenge yourself to come up with reasons why you can. Problem solve a way you can do it by figuring out a middle ground, a balance, a way to do it at least something. I use the mantra, something is better than nothing. On good days, or maybe the less bad days, try to get as much done as you can, with the acknowledgement to give yourself permission to take it slowly on those bad days. This is how we work with depression rather than fight it. We need to be flexible with ourselves. There's a great analogy I remind myself of whenever I feel myself resisting anything. I say to myself, be the palm tree. Now, I was raised in South Florida, by the way, so that's where the palm tree comes from. But in strong winds and hurricanes, the strongest, most stable trees can snap right in half. Palm trees, however, thrive. They are flexible. They sway and bend. We too need to be flexible and go with the flow. We need to allow change, allow challenges, allow emotions, allow bad days. Surrender. Once you're able to truly surrender, depression can no longer have control over you. As depression tries to blow you over in that wind, we bend with it. Be the palm tree. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your journey. Blessings of good mental health.